अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के साथ यूक्रेन के राष्ट्रपति ज़ेलेंस्की और यूएस के वाइस प्रेसिडेंट जेडी वांस की मीटिंग में कल मीडिया के सामने बहुत बड़ा हंगामा हुआ और ट्रंप ने ज़ेलेंस्की को कई कई सारी बातें सुनाई है जो पूरी दुनिया में उसकी मीडिया में ये रिपोर्ट हो रही है। ट्रंप ने ज़ेलेंस्की को सीधे कह दिया कि आप एक इडियट प्रेसिडेंट हो, आपकी वजह से दुनिया पूरी थर्ड वर्ल्ड वॉर की तरफ जा रही है, आपको फ़ौरन युद्ध विराम करना होगा, आपको सीज फायर करना होगा, जिसके लिए रशिया तैयार है, हमारी रशिया से बात हो चुकी है, लेकिन आप तैयार नहीं हो, इसके लिए आपके लोगों की जान जा रही है, हज़ारों लोग मर गए हैं और आपको फिर भी अभी तक अकल नहीं आई है। इस तरीके से उन्होंने समझा है और हमारी मदद के बिना आप कुछ भी नहीं हो, हम मदद कर रहे हैं इसलिए वॉर चल रही है। हमने जो मिलियंस डॉलर्स का जो आप तक फंडिंग दिया है, $100 ऑफ मिलियन, वो अगर रुक जाए तो फ़ौरन ये वॉर रुक जाएगी, ये भी उन्होंने समझाया। लेकिन ज़ेलेंस्की इतना एरोगेंट था कि वो कुछ भी सुनने को तैयार नहीं था और उल्टा उत्तर दे रहा था। इसलिए वाइस प्रेसिडेंट जेडी वांस ने भी उसको समझाया कि आप मीडिया के सामने ऐसे बात करके हमारे ट्रंप एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का अपमान कर रहे हैं। फिर ट्रंप ने भी उनको सुनाया कि आप हमारे देश का अपमान कर रहे हैं, ओवल ऑफिस में आके हम यहाँ पर डील कर रहे हैं, हम यहाँ पर युद्ध रुकवाने की बात कर रहे हैं और आपको सीज फायर नहीं चाहिए। ऐसी बात करके उन्होंने ज़ेलेंस्की को आईना दिखाया है जो एक चमचा है और जिसने अभी तक ये सच नहीं बताया कि नाटो की वजह से ये सब युद्ध शुरू हुआ है। मतलब ये खुद युद्ध के लिए जिम्मेदार है और इसका जिम्मेदार पुतिन को ठहरा रहे हैं। ये बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग डिस्कशन, दुनिया में पहली बार हुआ है ऐसा कि अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति के सामने किसी की इतनी बड़ी बेइज्जती किसी ने की हो। तो ये ज़ेलेंस्की की इतनी बड़ी बेइज्जती है कि बिना मिनरल्स की डील साइन किए हुए उनकी पूरी टीम और वो वहाँ से चले गए। आप ये पूरा वीडियो का एक अंश देखिए कि कैसे उनको ट्रंप ने और जो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है जेडी वांस, उन्होंने कैसे फटकारा है, ये आप ज़रूर देखिए। और इसके बारे में आपकी क्या राय है कृपया कमेंट कर लिखिए और अगर चैनल पर नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। धन्यवाद।
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the President for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You
God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's exactly what
Remember
you're
this.
doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very
you will
good.
Feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very
You
strong.
will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the
bad
very
position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right about
From the
it.
very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a good
Brown,
position.
I was
You don't have the
saying,
cards right now. With us, you start having
not playing
cards.
cards.
Right now, you
I'm
don't.
very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What do you-
III.
what do you think
You're gambling
about?
with
What do you
World
think
War
about?
III. And
Yeah.
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
I'm
That's
with
back
all
to
respect to
you.
you,
Far
Madam
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once? This
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States
what
of
you're
America
speaking about.
and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
Yeah.
speaking loudly. Your country's
Can I-
in big
can I-
trouble.
can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No.
Can
You've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said thank
stupid
you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment.
You
and your
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about West
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak-
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course,
It's
yes.
going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times thank you to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong.